What is going on, everybody? It is 5 here, and I'm doing a different type of video today that I never do because I only anything else. Okay, I'm passing out. Hey guys, it is 5 and today I am rating Eminem albums on amazing, which is like perfect, like nothing wrong with it, I guess you could say, or there's not really much wrong with it. And there's good, which is like like how to explain this? There's just like a little teeny weeny bit of tiny stuff that's wrong with it. Solid is uh it's listenable. It's listenable and you can enjoy it. It's kind of enjoyable. Meh is actually listenable, and why was this made is like not good. It's self-explanatory. So this is just my rankings. If you don't like it, then I don't know what to tell you. It's just my opinion, and everyone has opinions. So quit complaining. However, uh, we're gonna get started. The first one is Infinite. Now, this is probably one of Eminem's most hated albums. I can see why, because he had that young Eminem voice and stuff like that, and just the songs weren't good, but the lyricism's still there. But to me, this definitely isn't my favorite. um, yeah, it definitely isn't my favorite, but it's the song Infinite on this. I think it's actually not that bad. It has like the flow and everything in it, but yeah, other than the song Infinite, I don't really think this is a good album to me. Like Tonight wasn't that good. 313 was okay, I guess. But the song Infinite was probably the only listenable song on this listenable song on this album. So I'm gonna have to slap it in meh because Tonight's alright. Okay, Marshall Mathers LP2. This is definitely my favorite Eminem album, and I don't care what you guys say. It is my favorite Eminem album, and I stand by my point, considering that my favorite Eminem song of all time is on this album, and I like every other song on this album. We have Bad Guy, So Much Better, Rhyme or Reason, Legacies, Berserk, Rap God's on this album, and a lot of people like Rap God, including me. I personally think it's a little bit overplayed, but other than that, it's a good song. The Monsters on here with Rihanna, Love Game, Headlights, which is actually my favorite Eminem song of all time. So yeah, that explains my point of putting this in amazing. I really love Beautiful Pain, and I also really love Headlights, as I just said, because I know it's like a sad Eminem emotional song that does not make me cry. It's just I like it, and it's just catchy and stuff like that. Rhyme or Reason has that little sample from that one song. I forget what it's called, but Rap God is a. I don't really know what to say about Rap God. I like it a lot. It's just a little bit overplayed in my opinion. Someone Let Me Do Me Let Me is a fast hit. This is where Rap God is the song that kind of started off the fast rap genre, I guess you could say. Berserk was good, just like I do with Addition. I'm about to kick it. That was a really good song. It was also sampled from something, can't remember what. Love Game with Kendrick Lamar. That wasn't the best song on the album. That was probably the worst in my opinion, because he kind of, I don't know, I guess you could say, kind of wasted a Kendrick Lamar feature. But nothing's wrong with this album except Love Game, in my opinion. So yeah, Marshall Mathers LP2 right up there. Alright. Relapse. Okay, not a lot of people like this album, and it's not in my top. It's not in my top three, but it's definitely in my top 10. Considering he's made like 11 studio albums, I believe. I'm trying to figure out where I want to place this. Beautiful was an amazing song. Uh, Crack a Bottle was really good. And I think those. Well, 3 a.m.'s on there too. My mom's on there, I think. Is my mom on Encore or Relapse? I think it's on Relapse. Bagpipes from Baghdad's on there, where he's just completely just clowning on Mariah Carey. And Nick Cannon, I believe, too. We Made You is on there, and We Made You is like probably the mainstream song of this album. Underground's there. Deja Vu. I do not like Old Time's Sake, but it's there, I guess. I'm honestly just have to slap this in solid because it's better than I can do, obviously. But any all of this is better than I can do. But the lyricism's still there. He's on beat and stuff like that, so that kind of matters to me a little bit. So yeah, I'm gonna have to slap it in solid. Beautiful was a good song because it's like it's like about depression and stuff like that. I'm not depressed, by the way. It's like the song a lot. My mom's on there. Not my mom, the song My Mom. That's a really good song. I believe Medicine Ball's on there. Yeah, Medicine Ball's on there. So I'm gonna have to accept this in solid because this is one of Eminem's most hated albums by everyone. I guess you can say this is one of his most hated albums. Recovery. That's from the Grammys. Okay, Recovery. Okay, I don't really know what to say about this one because actually this used to be my favorite Eminem album. Now it's just, I think it is one of his most played, if not most played, album. Cold Wind Blows is on there. Going Through Changes, Not Afraid, No Love with Lil Wayne is definitely one of his best songs of all time. Same thing with Spacebound. I'm a spacebound rocket ship and yeah. That's just a beautiful song to me. Even the music video of that song is amazing. You're Never Over's there. Love the Way You Lie's there, which I hate that song. It's completely overplayed. I hear it on like YouTube Shorts, TikTok all the time. Cinderella Man, it's a lot of people like that song. I don't personally. I just kind of don't like the Cinderella Man, Cinderella Man. But you know, crap. I don't know where to put this. I'm actually gonna have to maybe slap this on good. It would be amazing if every song on there wasn't overplayed. But I'm gonna have to put this on good, considering that every single song on there is overrated, except Spacebound. Spacebound should be overrated because it's way too underrated. No Love is completely insane. Not Afraid. It's kind of sick of that song. I used to listen to it all the time. So I'm gonna have to slap it in good. So I guess you could say like a B tier or an A tier, whatever. Music to be murdered by. Oh no, I don't know what to say. Okay, I'm gonna count side A and side B in this. Okay, what do I do here? Okay, Godzilla's obviously on here, but that is way too overplayed for me. On Accommodating's on there with Young M.A., which I thought was an amazing song. You're Gonna Learn is on there. I don't really dig it that much. Darkness is on there. I just listened to that song earlier today, actually. Leaving Heaven's on there. Stepdad's on there. Lock It Up's on there. That's right, I really love that song. I Will and No Regrets. Trying to think of more. Alright, that's all I can remember really. Nat's on there, that's right. Nat's on side B. I love Nat. Nat is definitely one of my favorite Eminem songs of all time. Killer's on there. I do not like Killer. Killer Remix is goated. I do not like the original song. Black Magic's on there. Forgot about that one. Tone Deaf's on there. I love Tone Deaf. It's hilarious. Book of Rhymes on there. Higher's on there. I think Higher was a beautiful song. Zeus is on there where he did Snoop Dogg, I think. Discombobulated's on there. Dude, there's a lot of good songs in this album. I'm not even gonna have to say much. If you guys listen to this album, you can clearly tell. I'm gonna have to slap this in good, to be honest. This is actually a really good album, in my opinion. Okay. The only thing I don't like about this album is that he raps fast in almost every song. And I love fast rap, don't get me wrong, but I think Eminem just wears it out a little bit. So hopefully, when the next album, he doesn't do it as much, because he rap faster than Nat on Accommodating. Godzilla, obviously, that's his fastest song. But, yeah, that's why I'm gonna put Music to be Murdered by side B and side A, by the way. I'm counting this as both. Oh, by the way, if you guys can know, this white album right here, that's Recovery, because I couldn't find the original, what's it called, album cover. So, it's gonna be there. The slimmest to the shadiest LPs. Okay. What do I do here? Because honestly, I I love this album and I kind of hold it to my heart how much I love this album. But I do not. This is gonna sound insane to most people, but I do not like. I don't like I'm Shady, and I don't like Bad Meets Evil, and I don't like Rock Bottom. I'm not gonna sit here and explain why. My close friends know why, and I'm not gonna sit here and explain it because it'll take way too long. But there's some insane songs in this. My Name Is, that started it all, I think. A public service announcement. That's not a song, but I love it so much. I can't remember if he made two on Marshall Mathers LP and some shady. There was one where he's like, "Don't do drugs," or like, "Yeah, sue me," or something like that. But yeah, Guilty Conscience, Brain Damage, '97, Bonnie and Clyde. That's a beautiful song. Like, not the part where he's murdering his wife, but still, I think it's a good song. Ken Kniff's on there. Ken Kniff's on there, unfortunately. I'm not gonna say the next one. Okay. Yeah, I don't. This is the album that started it all, so I'm on. It's a really good album, but the only thing I don't like and which could be better is probably Eminem could have waited a year to drop it, or to make it, I should say, because I don't really like the young Eminem voice, except for I like the Marshall Mathers LP and until the rest of his albums. I just don't like some shady LP. I mean, I like it, but I just don't like the young voice he uses in it. So I'm gonna have to slap it in good because there's some problems with it. No, solid, yeah, solid because there's a little bit of problems with it. Oh god, I hate this album. Re-up. Okay, I'm not even gonna say nothing. I hate this album, and I will continue to hate it until my well-being decides to clear up. That made no sense, but whatever. I do not like Re-up at all. I liked You Don't Know. That's it. I like You Don't Know. But I don't like Murder. Everything is shady. What else is there? Whatever You Want, I think, is on there. By My Side. Public Enemy #1, I think, is on there. And let's Shake That remix. No Apologies. I do not like No Apologies. I don't see how anyone likes that song. But You Don't Know is on there. That is personally the best song. One of Eminem's best one of Eminem's best songs, in my opinion. And to be honest, this 50 Cent killed his verse in there. Who else is in there? Eminem. Was it Nate Dogg or was Obi Tricin? I don't know. But yeah, to be honest, it's probably one of my favorite Eminem songs. So I'm gonna have to put this in Why Was This Made? Because literally Eminem should have released You Don't Know as a single instead of putting it in an album with completely trash songs. Please don't diss me, by the way. I just don't like it. Alright, moving on to Kamikaze. Kamikaze. I'm honestly gonna have to put this up here. I'll explain my reasoning. The best parts about this album were Eminem just completely destroying mumble rap. And rappers that, clowned on his album Revival, which we'll get to in a minute. But The Ringer's on there, which is an amazing song. Lucky You's on there, which is insane. Stepping Stone, where he talks about like D12 and stuff like that. Not Alike, that's where the whole Machine Gun Kelly feud started, besides the whole daughter comment in 2012. But Falls on there, which is an insane song. I love that song. Nice Guy, Good Guy. Nice Guy was alright. Good Guy. No, Nice Guy was actually kind of good. And Good Guy was, yeah. It just wasn't. It just wasn't for me. And Venom's on there. I do not like Venom, but I can see why people like Venom. It's just a little bit overplayed, which is why I don't like it. So that's my reasoning for that. That's why it's up there and amazing, because it's just the favorite part. My favorite part about this album is Eminem destroying mumble rap and clowning on people. Okay, moving on, people. Okay, Revival. Revival is probably, hold on. Good. Revival is probably the most critically clowned on Eminem album there is of all time. People hate this album. As a matter of fact, a lot of people hate this album, and I personally did not like it at first. My bad. I did not like it at first because the first song I heard on there was a rose, and I didn't. Now I love a rose, but I heard a rose and I didn't like it, and I should have just listened to all the songs instead of listening to one and automatically saying it's trash. A Rose was amazing, and I will continue to love that song and hold it dearest to my heart for the rest of my life. I would literally listen to that song every day and not get bored. Chorus Septic's on there. I don't like it, but the remix is way better than the original song. Walk on Water, I actually like that song. I don't see why people don't like it. A lot of people hate that song though, but I don't see why. Believe's on there. Untouchable's on there. River, I like River. A lot of people say, my bad. A lot of people say Ed Sheeran and Eminem don't mix, but when it comes to a song like this, I actually really like it. It's just my opinion. But Remind Me on there. Remind Me is on there, and Remind Me is one of the songs on this album that has like a classic rock sample. A few songs on this album have a classic rock sample, but if we're talking about Eminem, he has a lot of samples, so. Revival, the interlude is on there. I haven't listened to that, I'm gonna be honest, I have not listened to that. Like Holmes on there, Bad Husband. I love Bad Husband now, with ex-ambassadors, whatever their name's called. He can be a great dad, but a bad husband. Ooh. No, but Tragic Endings on there. Is on there. I've not heard Framed, I will admit to that. I'm just naming off the track list here because I don't remember this. I'm not gonna remember this album by heart. God, what's wrong with my throat? God damn it. Hold on. Okay, yeah. I'm checking the track list here because I don't remember this album at all. I've heard it before. I remember the songs. I don't remember what they're called. I don't like Castle. In Your Head was okay. So that's my opinion on the songs. And the ones I just said were on there. That means I like them. But then the ones I named off that I like about them, that means I really like them. You know, I actually think I'm one of the few people that actually love this album. And it's gonna be painful for a lot of people. I'm really sorry to do this to you. I'm honestly gonna have to put it up here. I'm really sorry. I just love this album so much. And you guys are gonna get confused and say, this man did not put Slim Shady LP in Solid and put Revival in Amazing. I did. So you're gonna have to deal with it. I don't care. Make hate comments. Clown on me. I don't care. Marshall Mathers LP. Do I even have to, do I even have to explain? Do I have to explain? Marshall Mathers LP. You're gonna tell me that I don't understand. If you guys don't get why I put it right there, I do not understand. Marshall Mathers LP is one of Eminem's, if not for me, but it was Eminem's best album to a lot of people. My best album, his best album to me is Marshall Mathers LP too. But I love this album, and I'm gonna always love it, like, for the rest of my life. Kill You's on there. The Way I Am's on there. I love that song. The Real Slim Shady's on there, which is kind of overplayed in my opinion, so I don't really play it that much anymore. Remember Me's on there. Remember Me? Sorry. I'm Back's on there. That's why they call me Slim Shady. Marshall Mathers. Marshall Mathers is on there, yeah, by the way. Drug Ballads on there. B Word Please 2 is on there, which is a really good song. Kim is on there. I recommend not listening to that song if you haven't heard it already. Under the Influence is also on there. And Medieval's on there. Criminal's on there. Criminal's a really good song, and I like it. I like the whole thing. But the ending was a little weird considering he said that he's gonna be a rapist in a Jason mask. now. So, yeah, I don't care. Clown on me all you want. Marshall Mathers LP2 goes in here. And amazing. With all these other good albums. God, I'm gonna get so clowned on in the comments. Oh my god. The Eminem show. Okay. This was garbage. I will not listen to this again. Ever. I'm just kidding. No, it's not. That's honestly an amazing too, to be honest. Uh, it's. I think it really is an amazing. Oh my god, I love this album so much. Till I Collapse is on there. What else is on there? White America's on there. So much bangers on this album. Oh my god, just remember that. Oh my god. Cleaning Out My Closet's on there. Why did I forget that one? Say Goodbye to Hollywood. That is on there too. Haley's song, My Dad's Gone Crazy. I love that song for some reason. Haley's song's on there. Superman's on there. When the Music Stops is on there. Without Me's on there. I can't believe I forgot that one. I think it did I? And then Square Dance is on there. You know what? I'm gonna have to move it down. Because I just remembered how bad Square Dance is in my opinion. You know, Sing for the Moment's on there too. I'm gonna have to. Now let's make me put it back up. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna put it out. No, that's a really no. The Eminem Show is a really good album, and just a fan favorite album to like a lot of people. So I'm gonna keep it up there with the other banger albums. So yeah, the Encore's on there. Oh wait, what? Okay, no, yeah. Here's Encore, the last one. Where am I gonna put this? I don't like any songs on this album. None, not one. I like, well, yeah. I like Toy Soldiers and Just Lose It. That's it. Other than that, I hate every single song on this album. That's it. I'm so sorry to everyone, and if you hate me, go ahead. I'm honestly gonna have to put this solid. I'm gonna have to put it in meh. I'm sorry, meh. Because I just remembered Yellow Brick Road's good too. So yeah, meh. So yeah, that was my rankings. Sorry. That was my rankings for the Eminem albums, all of them. Clown on me all you want in the comments. I don't deserve it, because it's just my opinion, as I said, if you want to clown on me, but like I said in the beginning, it's just my opinion. So, yeah, everyone, those are the Eminem albums, and I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys when I see you guys, I guess. Give me ideas in the comments, by the way, what to rate next. Okay, bye! Bye! God, re-up is so bad.